Addax Secrets, the life of a desert nomad. In the heart of the Sahara Desert, where temperatures soar above 50 degrees Celsius during the day and plummet at night, where rainfall is measured in millimeters per year rather than inches, lives one of nature's most remarkable survivors. The Addax nasomaculatus, also known as the white antelope or screwhorn antelope, represents the pinnacle of desert adaptation. This ghostly pale creature, with its distinctive spiraling horns and ethereal appearance, has mastered the art of survival in one of Earth's most unforgiving environments. Once numbering in the thousands across the vast expanses of the Sahara, from Mauritania to Sudan, the Addax has become a symbol of both evolutionary triumph and conservation tragedy. Today, fewer than 100 individuals survive in the wild, making it one of the world's most critically endangered mammals. Yet within this small population lies millions of years of evolutionary wisdom, secrets of survival that have allowed these desert nomads to thrive where few other large mammals dare to venture. Masters of the sand sea. The Addax's relationship with the desert is one of intimate understanding. These antelopes have evolved to become living embodiments of desert efficiency, their every feature sculpted by the harsh demands of their environment. Standing about 3 feet tall at the shoulder and weighing between 130 to 275 pounds, the Addax cuts a distinctive figure against the golden dunes of their homeland. Their most striking feature is undoubtedly their coat, which changes color with the seasons like a living thermometer. During the scorching summer months, their fur becomes almost pure white, reflecting the intense solar radiation that would otherwise overwhelm their bodies. This pristine white coat, which gives them their alternative name of white antelope, serves as nature's air conditioning system. As temperatures moderate in winter, their coat darkens to a sandy brown or grayish hue, allowing them to absorb more warmth when needed. The Addax's horns are architectural marvels in their own right. Both males and females sport these impressive spiraling structures, though males' horns are typically longer and more robust, reaching up to 43 inches in length. These horns twist in elegant spirals, earning them the nickname screwhorn antelope. Beyond their role in social interactions and defense, these horns may also serve as heat dissipators, helping to regulate body temperature in the extreme desert heat. The art of water independence. Perhaps no adaptation is more crucial to the Addax's survival than their remarkable ability to live without direct access to water. In a landscape where water sources may be hundreds of miles apart, the Addax has achieved something approaching water independence. They obtain virtually all their moisture from the plants they consume, extracting every possible drop from their sparse vegetation diet. Their kidneys are marvels of biological engineering, capable of concentrating urine to levels that would be toxic to most mammals. This extreme concentration allows them to retain precious water while still eliminating waste products. Additionally, their respiratory system has adapted to minimize water loss through breathing. Their nasal passages are designed to cool and condense moisture from exhaled air, recapturing water that would otherwise be lost to the dry desert atmosphere. The Addax's digestive system represents another triumph of efficiency. They can extract nutrients and moisture from the most unlikely sources, including woody shrubs, grasses, and even the occasional tuber or root they might uncover while foraging. During rare periods when green vegetation is available, they consume it eagerly, but they're equally capable of surviving on dry, seemingly inedible plant matter that would provide little sustenance to other herbivores. Nomadic lifestyle and social structure. The Addax's social structure reflects the challenges and opportunities of desert life. They typically form small herds of 5 to 20 individuals, though historical accounts describe much larger aggregations when populations were healthier. These groups are remarkably fluid, with individuals joining and leaving as circumstances dictate. This flexibility allows them to respond quickly to changing conditions, whether following rare rainfall events or avoiding areas where resources have become depleted. Leadership within Addax herds is typically assumed by older, experienced females who possess intimate knowledge of the desert's hidden resources. These matriarchs lead their groups across vast distances, following ancient migration routes that may span hundreds of miles. Their mental maps encompass not just geographical features but seasonal patterns, weather cycles, and the locations of reliable food sources. The Addax's nomadic lifestyle is intimately connected to the desert's rare and unpredictable rainfall patterns. When storms do occur, they trigger brief explosions of plant growth that the Addax can capitalize on. These animals have developed an almost supernatural ability to detect distant rainfall and will travel remarkable distances to reach newly verdant areas. Satellite tracking studies have revealed that Addax can cover over 1,000 miles in a single year, constantly moving in search of optimal foraging conditions. Reproduction and life cycle. Breeding among Addax is timed to coincide with the most favorable environmental conditions, typically during the cooler months when food resources are most likely to be available. The mating season sees males engaging in elaborate courtship displays and territorial battles, their impressive horns serving both as weapons and symbols of fitness. After a gestation period of approximately 9 months, females typically give birth to a single calf, though twins occasionally occur. The timing of births is crucial, as young Addax must be strong enough to travel with the herd from an early age. Newborn calves are remarkably precocious, able to stand and walk within hours of birth. This rapid development is essential in an environment where remaining stationary for extended periods can mean death. Mother and calf relationships are intensely bonded, with females investing enormous energy in their offspring's survival. Calves nurse for several months, gradually transitioning to solid food as they develop the specialized digestive capabilities necessary for desert survival. During this vulnerable period, mothers will position themselves between their young and potential threats, ready to defend them with fierce determination. Young Addax learn the secrets of desert survival through careful observation and imitation of their elders. They must master the art of reading subtle environmental cues, understanding weather patterns, and recognizing the often camouflaged signs of edible vegetation. This education process can take years, highlighting the importance of maintaining stable social groups where knowledge can be passed from one generation to the next. Physiological marvels. The Addax's body represents a masterclass in desert adaptation, with numerous physiological modifications that border on the miraculous. Their circulatory system has evolved to function efficiently in extreme temperatures, with specialized blood vessel arrangements that help regulate body temperature. When temperatures soar, blood flow to the extremities is reduced to prevent overheating, while core body temperature is maintained within safe limits. Their hooves are another marvel of evolutionary engineering. Broad and splayed, they function like natural snowshoes, distributing the animal's weight across loose sand and preventing them from sinking into the desert's shifting surface. The underside of their hooves features specialized pads that provide excellent traction on various desert surfaces, from rocky outcrops to steep sand dunes. The Addax's metabolism can slow dramatically during periods of scarcity, allowing them to survive on minimal caloric intake for extended periods. This metabolic flexibility is crucial during the long dry seasons when food sources become scarce and widely scattered. Their bodies can essentially enter a state of controlled starvation, burning fat reserves efficiently while maintaining essential bodily functions. Navigation and sensory adaptations. Living in a landscape that can appear monotonously uniform to human eyes, the Addax has developed remarkable navigation abilities. They possess an almost uncanny sense of direction, able to maintain their bearings even during sandstorms that can last for days. This navigation system likely combines multiple sensory inputs, including celestial cues, magnetic field detection, and the ability to read subtle variations in terrain that are invisible to less specialized creatures. Their eyesight is adapted for both day and night conditions, essential for animals that may need to travel during cooler nighttime hours to avoid the heat of the day. Their large, dark eyes are positioned to provide excellent peripheral vision, crucial for detecting predators in an environment where cover is scarce. Additionally, their hearing is exceptionally acute, allowing them to detect the approach of threats or the calls of other herd members across great distances. The Addax's sense of smell plays a crucial role in their survival strategy. They can detect the scent of distant vegetation, water sources, and other members of their species across miles of desert terrain. This olfactory capability is particularly important during mating season, when individuals must locate potential partners across the vast expanses of their territory. Predators and survival strategies. Despite their remarkable adaptations, Addax face numerous threats in their desert home. Historically, their primary predators included lions, leopards, cheetahs, and various species of hyenas. Today, with most large predators extinct or extremely rare in the Sahara, the main natural threats come from smaller predators that might target young calves, including caracals, jackals, and various bird species. The Addax's primary defense against predation is their exceptional speed and endurance. Capable of reaching speeds of up to 40 miles per hour, they can outrun most desert predators over short distances. More importantly, their incredible stamina allows them to maintain moderate speeds for hours, eventually exhausting pursuers who lack their specialized desert adaptations. When threatened, Addax herds employ sophisticated group defense strategies. Adults will position themselves between potential threats and vulnerable young, while the herd's matriarch makes critical decisions about when to flee and when to stand ground. Their horns, while primarily used for intraspecies competition, can serve as formidable weapons when the herd is cornered. The human connection and conservation crisis. The relationship between Addax and human populations has been complex and ultimately tragic. For thousands of years, various nomadic peoples of the Sahara coexisted with these remarkable antelopes, hunting them occasionally but generally maintaining sustainable relationships. Traditional hunting practices were typically limited and respectful, taking only what was needed for survival. The modern era brought dramatic changes that proved catastrophic for Addax populations. The introduction of firearms made hunting far more efficient and deadly, while political instability across their range created lawless conditions where wildlife protection was impossible to enforce. Military conflicts have had devastating impacts, with soldiers and rebel groups hunting Addax for food and recreation without regard for conservation concerns. Oil exploration and extraction activities have fragmented and destroyed crucial habitat areas, while increased human presence has disrupted traditional migration routes. Climate change has intensified the challenges facing these already stressed animals, making rainfall even more unpredictable and reducing the availability of suitable habitat. Perhaps most tragically, the Addax's own remarkable adaptations have contributed to their near extinction. Their ability to survive in the most remote and inhospitable areas of the Sahara made them seem inexhaustible to many observers, leading to a false sense of security about their conservation status. By the time the severity of their decline became apparent, populations had already collapsed below sustainable levels. Conservation efforts and hope for the future. Despite the dire situation, conservation efforts are underway to prevent the Addax's extinction. Several international organizations, including the Sahara Conservation Fund and various European zoos, maintain captive breeding programs designed to preserve genetic diversity and potentially provide animals for future reintroduction efforts. The government of Chad has established the Wadi Rime Wadi Akim Game Reserve, which encompasses over 30,000 square miles of prime Addax habitat. While challenges remain in protecting this vast area, it represents one of the most significant conservation efforts for the species. Tunisia has successfully reintroduced captive-bred Addax to protected areas, demonstrating that recovery is possible with proper management and protection. Modern technology is playing an increasingly important role in Addax conservation. Satellite tracking allows researchers to monitor the movements and behavior of wild individuals, providing crucial data about their habitat requirements and migration patterns. Genetic analysis of captive populations helps ensure that breeding programs maintain maximum genetic diversity, improving the chances of successful reintroduction efforts. The desert's living ghost. The Addax stands as a testament to the incredible power of evolutionary adaptation and the fragility of even the most specialized species. These desert nomads have unlocked secrets of survival that continue to astonish scientists and conservationists alike. Their ability to thrive in conditions that would quickly kill most other large mammals speaks to millions of years of fine-tuning and specialization. Yet their story also serves as a stark reminder of how quickly human activities can overwhelm even the most remarkable adaptations. The Addax's mastery of desert survival means nothing against modern firearms, habitat destruction, and the chaos of human conflict. Their near extinction represents not just the loss of a species, but the loss of an entire evolutionary lineage and the unique knowledge it represents. As we look toward an uncertain future, the Addax's story offers both warning and inspiration. Their remarkable adaptations demonstrate the incredible resilience of life and the power of evolutionary innovation. At the same time, their precipitous decline reminds us of our responsibility as stewards of the natural world and the urgent need for effective conservation action. The desert still holds secrets, and somewhere in its vast expanses, the last wild Addax continue their ancient nomadic journeys. Whether future generations will witness these ghostly figures moving across the sand seas of the Sahara depends largely on the choices we make today. The Addax's secrets of desert survival have been perfected over millennia, but the secret of their ultimate survival now rests in human hands. In the shifting sands of the Sahara, where mirages dance on the horizon and life exists at the very edge of possibility, the Addax remains a symbol of nature's incredible ingenuity and our profound responsibility to protect the remarkable creatures that share our planet. Their story is far from over, but its next chapter depends on our willingness to act as guardians of these magnificent desert nomads.